Hey people, look what happened in my yard. It is a Husqvarna YTH 42 XP 15 horse. I had a friend drop this off. They said they went around the yard once and it killed on them and they couldn't get it started. So he brought it over. I told him, well, I'll have a look at it before you take it in the shop. Has a Kawasaki engine in it. I'm not very familiar with Kawasaki engines, but I think it's probably going to be, I don't know, I've got, it could be a number of things. It could be a faulty switch, a faulty safety switch, could be a fuel pump, could be a fuel filter, gas could be shut off. There may not even be any gas in it. So, I don't know, I'm going to tool around this thing and see if I can get this running for them. There's the engine. Big 15 horse V-twin. So, but that's not the only problem this tractor has. He needs new bearings in this front wheel. I think I might have some for him. I just got to find them myself. But we'll see if I can get this thing running. Here's a little bit of update. Well, as you can see here, I'll try to start this, and you're going to see it's just going to turn over and turn over. Alright, nothing. Nothing. So, squirt a little gas in the carburetor here. Alright, squirt a little gas in the carburetor. Let's see what happens. Well, I know what's going to happen. It's going to start right up. Alright, so it's not a switch. There's gas in there and there's no shut-off valve. I'm guessing it's either going to be this fuel filter is blocked, or that fuel pump is no good. That's my guess. Tune in a little bit later. We'll see what it is. I am 99% certain it's the fuel pump. I hooked up a external gas tank with a little bit of gas and it ran just fine, ran great. So I hooked the oil lines back up and it just ran out of the gas from the carburetor and shut off. Won't start again. So That's what I think it is. 99% sure. Alright, well, I cleaned that pump out. The pump works fine. I cleaned the carburetor, so that's all clean. So I went to turn it over, and I didn't have the hose hooked up to the carburetor, and it didn't hit me. I don't know why I didn't see it yesterday, but take a look at this. What does that look like? Does it look like gas, or does that look like water? That tank is full of water gas. Wonder it don't want to run. And that's why it ran when I hooked up my auxiliary tank. And it ran fine. So, draining that tank, we're going to put fresh gas in there, and I bet you she'll fire right up. Alright, so we've got a nice clean carburetor now. Brand new fuel filter. Look at this old fuel filter. Look at all kinds of crap inside there. Grass. I mean, just look at this. I would think if you owned a tractor this expensive, you would actually clean it, you know. I mean, this thing is like, there's grass everywhere on this thing. I don't know if you can see in there or not. It looks like a goddamn rat's nest, mouse nest in there. It's awful. That's under the steering column. Here's the deck, which that's expected, you know, but still, you'd still clean it out. Here's the other side. You know, they're not taking very good care of this thing. You know, that's a shame too. I told them about it. At the engine, well, Sandra took some of the stuff out, but all these fins filled with grass and dirt and junk. I mean, if you're gonna do that, you wonder if they're even putting fluid, you know, cooling fluid in their cars. You might as well not run any cooling fluid in your cars if you're not going to take care of your tractor like this, because essentially it's the same thing, you know. Those are filled up, no air can get through there to cool it down. It's just going to overheat and blow up. Same thing. Now this is a hydrostat. It's full of grass too. I don't know if you can see in here or not, but I mean, there's a hydrostat. I'm sure that is full of garbage too. Let me see here. I could be wrong. There's a hydrostatic right there, transmission. But yeah, all you can see here, behind the wheels, full of grass, you know. I mean, I get it. You don't want to clean it after every mowing, but you know, at least every 4 at least, you know, or 2 or 3, you know, and it's just not good, because if he binds that fan up or whatever on this thing, you'll burn that hydrostatic up, and you might as well throw the damn tractor away, you know, because those things are expensive. It's an awesome motor. So I'm going to fire this up now. It runs great. It runs awesome. Listen to that thing. You know, I wouldn't mind having this thing. It's pretty cool. I know it's new. You know, I don't know. I think it might be a 2002. I'm not sure. I looked at the serial number. I don't know how they date this, but you know, I'm thinking May 16th, 2002. And that may be a shift number or something, I don't know. And that might be, you know, 3,307th tractor made. I don't know. It'd be interesting if any of you guys know how they date this. But I'm thinking that's probably what it is. Alright, well, she runs. I'm going to put this thing back together. The rest of it back together. And thanks for watching this little experience. See you later. Bye. He might need a whole new wheel.
He might need what?
A whole new wheel. Nope, they don't fit.
Fuel filter?
Wheel.
A wheel?
Too. He might have fucked that up big time. Get in there. Nope. Unless that's part of the old one. That might be the old one. You might need a whole.
I mean, there's just dirt and grass and shit just caked in everywhere. Kind of hard to see inside there, but grass and dirt jamming up everything. Possibly. Keep your tractors clean, because why?
So I don't have to fix them. For almost free. Because they're my friends.
Yeah, what do you just charge for the parts, right? If that even.
Yeah, and a couple bucks just for doing it. look like gas?
Yes and no. It looks more like lemonade.
How about this that's coming out of this?
What's the diagnosis, doctor?
Take a look at that. What does that look like?
Oh, shit.
No, watch it come when it comes out.
Okay. Oh, that's water. That's all water. Unless it's some new type of clear gas, I don't know.
It'll fire.
Yeah. Oh.
But it won't fucking run very good. I mean, with that much water in there.
Oh, hell no.
I'm surprised that even fires when I actually, you know, stick gas down there. You gotta drain that tank, and I don't think that's from last night.
No. I mean, it rained a bit, but that's gotta be from lots of rains. Oh man, it sure is, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. And that's a big tank.
Wow. First, tell what you did.
Oh, what did I do? I cleaned the carburetor. You can't see it because it's buried. I cleaned this fuel pump. I put a new fuel filter on it. Oh, okay. Me and you cleaned this all out. I oiled up the pulleys. All the pulleys. And the springs.
We cleaned the bottom of it.
And cleaned the bottom. I cleaned all in here that was full of,
oh wow, you really do.
full of grass that looked like a big rat's nest. I cleaned the fins of the engine. I cleaned the back of the hydrostatic.
I don't think I can get under this. I can't really see. Ow, that hurts my head.
I greased the spindles. I oiled the tie rods. I greased the steering gear that's underneath here. You can't see it. I oiled.
Wow, it looks really good.
I oiled this so it's easier. I put new bearings in the front wheels.
You can actually drive it now.
Yeah.
Fire that bad boy up.
I probably did $200 worth of work if you took it into a shop. Sure, we'll try it. Oh, I cleaned out the gas tank. That was full of water.
Yeah.
Let's see. No choke. Let's try it without choke.
Okay.
Oh.
No choke. You gonna touch something to tell them it's cold or whatever you men do?
Oh, that's right. Can you?
Dumbest thing ever.
Can you push on that brake? That brake has to be on before you start it. No choke. Oh yeah, here we go. Whatever. This is all the grass that was in there. I'm cleaning up.
There we go. Now it looks normal.
Yeah, probably oil.
Keep your tractors clean because why?
So I don't have to fix them.